This is the 10-minute brief, and what you're about to hear might change how you see everything. Imagine a single hour where the very fabric of a nation is stretched to its breaking point. Not on a battlefield with defined fronts, but everywhere at once. This is the story of one such hour. A monster storm, Hurricane Melissa, carves a path of pure devastation through the Caribbean. It's not just wind and rain, it's a buzzsaw. In Jamaica, families aren't just seeking shelter. They are literally clinging to the remnants of their homes, fighting for their lives against 185-mile-per-hour winds. Communities are underwater, power is gone, and the search for survivors has just begun in the apocalyptic rubble. Subscribe to the 10-minute brief and never look at war the same way again. But as nature unleashes its fury abroad, a different kind of storm is raging at home. The government is shut down. Day 29. This isn't just political theater, it's a ticking time bomb for millions. Over 40 million Americans are about to lose the food benefits they need to survive. Can you imagine the silence in a kitchen when the food runs out? Meanwhile, health insurance premiums are set to skyrocket for 20 million more. It's a perfect storm of desperation, where the most vulnerable become pawns in a high-stakes game of political chicken. And in the midst of this chaos, the instruments of justice and safety are themselves being tested. A former deputy is convicted of murder after shooting a woman in her own kitchen during a mental health crisis. The question hangs in the air: why a gun and not a taser? The body camera footage tells a harrowing story of a life ended in a moment of perceived threat. Then, the unthinkable. For the first time, we see the body camera video of the aftermath. A first-grade teacher shot in the chest by her 6-year-old student. The image of her being carefully lifted by rescuers is haunting. The bullet remains lodged near her heart, a permanent, dangerous reminder of a day the education system was shattered. What series of failures could lead to such a surreal and tragic moment? Overseas, a high-stakes meeting between world leaders holds the fate of global trade in the balance, while brazen thieves, disguised as construction workers, pull off a multi-million-dollar heist in broad daylight. And through it all, glimmers of incredible human resilience shine through. Firefighters rappel down a treacherous cliff face not for a person, but for a dog named Zeke, refusing to let one more life be lost to the abyss. In a single hour, a nation is tested by wind, by water, by political failure, and by human fallibility. It reveals a truth we often forget. Stability is a fragile illusion. Society is a complex machine, and when multiple gears fail at once, the entire system groans under the pressure. So we are left with a question. When the hour of crisis arrives, as it always does, what will break? And what will hold? Thanks for watching the 10-minute brief, where history isn't just told, it's felt.